Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLM, life, and some true crime content here on this channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually post. I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a chat and a little bit of a, I guess kind of like a chit chat with you guys. I guess that's the best way to put it. And I wanted to talk about something that's been really on my mind lately. Before we do though, I wanted to two things. First and foremost, how adorable is this mug? It is a llama. I freaking love llamas, okay? And I'm a big coffee drinker, so whenever I find cute coffee mugs like that, I buy them. I have an abundance of coffee mugs. Anyway, second thing is I'm going to try to keep it as positive as I can in this video, but I'm very tired and probably very cranky because I had a rough night. There was a really bad storm, and my pit bull Zero, she is terrified of storms, and I've actually made her own spot. It's like her safe space in my closet where she burrows herself into the corner. I have blankets and pillows and stuff like that, and she even has some toys in there for her. And whenever there's a bad storm, Lily, her puggle sister, also likes to snuggle up with her, lick her face, kind of try to calm her down. But last night, it was really bad, and both of them were shaking, they were whimpering. Joe was sleeping and I didn't want to wake him up, so I decided I would take one for the team. I would go into the closet with them, close the door because the storm was really bad. It was probably one of the worst ones that we've had, at least during the nighttime. And we all fell asleep in the closet. So I ended up waking up later and we went into the bed like normal people, but I was very uncomfortable and very tired. But anyway, let's move along with the video. But I guess before I do though, I did just want to say thank you so much to everyone during this time who is on the front lines, whether you're in the medical field or whether you're an essential employee, law enforcement, if you're at the grocery store checking all of us out, you know, like our orders and whatnot. And basically just anyone who is helping during a time like this. I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you. But because I know that everyone is stuck at home, everyone is stressed out, tension is really, really, really high, I have seen an influx of nasty messages, not just on my channel, well, comments, not just on my channel, but every channel I watch. I have seen an influx in personal attacks, in completely rude and unnecessary comments. And I wanted to address that today because a perfect example of what I'm talking about is if you guys watch Amanda MC, she is actually also, she does some anti-MLM content and she talks about it from a nurse's perspective. And she had made a video about how she needed to quit one of her nursing jobs. You heard me right, one, because she had more than one. And she talked about how she did it to protect her patients that she works with right now because they are immunocompromised. And a lot of people, they didn't watch the whole video and they just automatically assumed that she just quit her job because she doesn't want to get the virus. And they just automatically all attacked her in the comments. Not all of them, because there were a lot of us that were sticking up for her, but Amanda had to make a follow-up video and respond to all of that, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, that people just automatically thought that she was just quitting her nursing job because she didn't want to get sick. I mean, I can't with people, okay? I can't with people because they obviously didn't listen to what Amanda was saying about how she did it to protect her patients. That is what she is supposed to do, in my opinion, and she did just that. But with that also being said, I have seen just insane comments, and I've also gotten attacked privately by people that watch my videos who have done the same thing that these people did on Amanda's video, where they didn't finish watching the video. They watched like the first I don't know, maybe minute, or even if they just looked at the title and they automatically had their own opinion, and they messaged me, now this is more than one person, okay, messaged me and had an issue with my video, but they admitted that they didn't watch the video. So if you're not going to watch the whole video, and because basically what you're doing is you're just listening to what you want to hear, and you're just listening and hearing that this YouTuber is a horrible person, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And that's just one example. Another example too is the other day I had uploaded a video and someone had tried to compare, or not compare, but they said that I would never compare to this particular YouTuber, which I'm not gonna lie, I would agree, because the YouTuber that she was talking about is, I mean, she does amazing research. Not anti-MLM, it's a completely different genre on YouTube. She does amazing research. But my problem with that comment is the way that they worded it, and it was just rude, because I don't think that some people realize just how much goes into making a YouTube video, especially when you're doing research. The particular video that this person commented on was, it took me almost a week to research. On top of that as well, I had plenty of technical difficulties with that one. It took about a day to film. It took about, I would say, a half a day to edit, because I'm still working. I'm still actually working. And on top of that, if you guys saw in my community tab, I had some technical difficulties uploading a video onto YouTube, so I had that problem. But and I'm not trying to say that, oh, my life is so bad because I'm on YouTube and people are making fun of me. No, that's not what I'm trying to say, because I know that when you put yourself on the internet, when you put yourself out in the public, you're basically asking for critique and criticism and negativity just as much as, you know, and there are some YouTubers out there that get more negative comments than positive. So I understand that you're opening up a can of worms when you put yourself on the internet. But some of these comments are just so unnecessary and so downright rude. And I think that it is because people have reached their breaking point. People are stuck at home. They have nothing better to do. And I've made a whole entire video dedicated to talking about trolls and trolls on social media and YouTube. And I'll say it again, what I said in there is that I feel bad for these people, because you have to feel so bad about yourself in order to say something nasty to someone just to make yourself feel better. So I feel bad for those people. But at this point, it has just gotten so annoying to see the amount of just nasty comments and people just jumping to conclusions, not actually watching your video. And I'm not talking about constructive criticism, okay? There is a difference between constructive criticism and being just hostile, nasty, rude, whatever, okay? Or troll. There is a complete difference between the two. Because I encourage the constructive criticism, because you guys have helped me evolve into who I am today on this channel. You guys have given me suggestions or recommendations, or you've told me that I don't like this. And if I see enough people that say I don't like this, then I know that my audience doesn't like it. So that's another thing, is that, you know, I always encourage constructive criticism because it helps me grow. And in my opinion, when I see that, it means that you're being nice enough to be completely flat out, blunt and honest with me to tell me how to improve. I think that's great. But then there's also the people who are just like, you know, you suck and blah, 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 this is why, yada, 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 yada. And they're just doing it because they're having a bad day and they need someone to take it out on. So working in customer service for most of my life, I have learned what it's like to basically be a human punching bag. And I know that that sounds really, really bad. I understand that. But like, I'm glad that I had that job because it prepared me for YouTube. I've decided to start deleting a lot of comments when it comes to personal attacks. I've decided to delete comments just for my own sanity, because I'm not going to lie. I am stressed out. As a small business owner at this point in time, I'm stressed out. And Savvy Writes Books, she made a video recently and it hit me in the feels. So right now, I'm stressed out too, which is why I can't focus on making videos. I've had a very hard time making videos, as you guys know, because I've talked about it in other videos of mine. But I just wanted to kind of say that I think a lot of people who are on the internet need to get off the internet and need to practice self-care and need to take care of themselves, because you're projecting your issues and your frustrations on people that you've never met before in your life. And you have no control over your life right now, because nobody does. Nobody has control over their life right now. People have lost their jobs. People have been home for over a month, and no one has control over what's going on today. And I understand that it's making you feel better to try to bring people like me down, or to try to be nasty to people like me. You've never met me before. And I honestly, it's whatever. It does get annoying, but it comes with the territory. But I just want everyone to kind of, when you go to hit that post button, why don't you take a step back and think about what you're about to post? Because one, is it necessary? Two, what good is going to come out of it? Because I'm sorry, but saying some of the things that I've seen in comments, it's made no difference in my life. And I laugh at some of these comments. I do. I crack up at some of these comments. And but there are people out there who they can't handle that. And there are some of the sweetest people that I watch on YouTube that just don't deserve that, and they get so much crap in the comments. So I guess before I move on to the next part, I do just want to say, be kind. Take a step back and please take care of yourselves. Please make sure that you're not lashing out on people because of your own life right now. Because the person that you're commenting on their video, it's still a person. They're still a human being. There is still a person behind that camera, and they read your comments. Even if you delete them, because I've seen multiple people delete their comments, I still see it. I might not see the whole thing if I have to click on read more. I might not see the whole thing, but YouTube still sends me the notification and I can see like the little preview of it. So just gonna say that the damage is already done when you do something like that, because I've already seen it. And I try to interact with people in my comment section as much as I can and engage with people. So for me, it's a little bit different because I do look at my comment section a little bit more than I probably should. But I wanted to go over some nice comments because I don't want to give the jerks of the internet any more time. So instead of reacting to the hate comments, I want to react to the positive comments that I've gotten, and the comments that are so appreciated by me, and the comments that have just helped me while I'm also stressed out. And these people, these types of comments, because I know that there's way more, I'm only going to go over a few, but these types of comments cancel out all of the bad comments that I get. All of the bad comments that I get. So anyway, let's get into it. So the first one is by someone named Joe, and it says, everybody reading this, please subscribe and hit that bell, and thank Monica for her time-consuming research and her sharing this with the world to protect the innocent. We need more people in the world like Monica who has such a big heart. Thank you so much, Joe. That honestly, I read that comment at the perfect time because I had some pretty nasty comments over the weekend. So reading that really just lifted my spirits, and it really truly helped. The next one that I wanted to go over is Holly. Holly has been an OG subscriber, and she comments on so many things, but she said, "I'm so glad I found your channel. I can't say this enough. I seriously relate to you so much. I really wish I lived closer to you because I would absolutely love to meet you one day. It'd be so cool if all of you anti-MLM gals got together to do a tour or a meet and greet or something." I would love to meet you as well because, as you know, because we go back and forth in the comment section all the time, we have a lot in common. So there's that. And the next one is from Debbie. Debbie usually engages in my comment section with very thought out comments, and she really truly continues the discussion, and I love that. I love being able to continue a discussion, but this is a very quick and easy one, but I did want to just give her some recognition because I see you on every single video. And she said, "Thank you for this so much." And like I said, usually her comments are much longer than that. Usually they are just responding to what I've talked about in the video, and I love those types of comments. I really do. Even if you don't agree with me, I love seeing your guys' thought process because you might be able to change my mind. The next one is from someone named Kentario, and it says, "I really enjoy your content, your stories, and varied experiences in the world, both corporate and MLM and small business owner, and your thought out input on the subjects." So I did just want to say thank you for, I guess, acknowledging that I do have a lot of stories and experience, and I try to use that along with my own opinions and also the research I've done. A lot of the things are thought out because I actually write scripts for my videos. So I used to just write down in a notebook, but now that I film right here, I have it all on my computer and I just go by the script. This one isn't scripted. This is just me talking. But anyway, the next one is D, and she said, "I think of you as an influencer, and it's awesome to see you grow as an artist. I love the store background and the real talk that you do. I'm always going to keep it real on this channel. That's how I am. I try to be as nice as I can. I really do. And thank you for thanking me as an influencer. I don't think I'm one, but thank you. I would love to be a positive influence on people who watch me or follow me on, like, for my blog and stuff like that." The next one is from Emily. She also has a channel. I know that for sure. If any of the other people who I've mentioned in this video, let me know if you have a channel. I just know for sure Emily does. "I go to your channel when I can't stand another second of my niche content. Thanks for the brain break from my usual content. You are my #1 anti-MLM girl." I know exactly what you mean. I have actually cut back on a lot of anti-MLM channels and videos that I watch because that is predominantly the content that I make, and there are a very small amount of channels that I do watch because at the end of the day, my brain capacity, like, honestly, my brain can only take so much, so I understand exactly where you're coming from. And thank you so much for watching my channel. I know you've been here from the beginning too, so, because I recognize your name, obviously. The next one is from Leanne, and she says, "I'm early. Great timing, Monica. Love your intro." Thank you. So my friends and people who watch my channel, they always tell me that if they watch me in front of their kids are like mesmerized by my dogs. And it's funny because my fiance told me that my intro reminds him of like a Michael Scott production from The Office. And that's the reason why I left it there, because I was like, it's so bad that it's funny and it's very me. So I decided to leave it there because I felt like it. The next one is from April, and she said, "Thank you for taking the time to research and film entertaining content during these trying times. Love your videos." Thank you, and thank you for watching, and thank you also for acknowledging the time that it does take, because it does take a lot of time. Then there's another one from Jolene. "I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure you get this all the time, but every single time I see your name pop up, I think of the song, and I'm sure you get it a lot, but every time I see your name, that's what I think of." But yeah, so she said, "Another great vid. Thanks for all your hard work, Monica." Thank you for watching, seriously. So the next two, I'm gonna pop them up on the screen at the same time, but they're from Lizzie and also from Matthew/Barbara, because they're basically saying the same thing, like, thanks for keeping us entertained during quarantine and stuff like that, which you're welcome. And I'm glad that I can keep you entertained because, like I said, it's been really hard for me to come up with content, and it's really taken a toll. And I'm sure a lot of you can tell that my energy is different. I'm just different on my channel, and it has been hard, it has been rough, but I'm trying. I'm really trying, because I know that a lot of you are stuck at home, and a lot of you do need some kind of entertainment, and you need something to kind of keep your mind off of things. So that's why I do what I do, and also to help people. I'm here to help people. I think at a time like this, we need to be kind to one another, and we need to remember that you're still talking to a person. I think that this is probably the worst time to be an asshole on the internet, and just be kind. That's really all that we can do in trying times like what we're in today. But I guess with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of you guys are doing okay. I know that this video is kind of a ramble, and it's not my usual video. It's probably, people are probably going to come for me in the comment section, but I did want to touch base on this because I've seen a number of channels that I watch just... I can't with the comments. The comments are so nasty. And I know it's because people are stuck at home. But just remember that those people that you're saying those things to, they're probably just as stressed out, if not less or more than you. But just remember that next time you want to hit that post button. Anyway, with all that being said, if you have watched up to here, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, check me out on social media, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.